Hello there, rivalry friends, and welcome back to Max Plays Shadowrun Returns. On the previous episode, we had a nice talk with Mrs. Kubota, and we learned a little bit about Coyote and Paco, and we hacked her computer with our awesome hacking skills, and now we are on the way to Pike Place Market. Pike Place being really similar to that one Starbucks brand of coffee. Regardless of that, we are about to get there, so let's read the description. I'm feeling a little smooth today, so let's talk a little bit smooth. Pike Place Market. You catch a cab from Touristville to Pike Place Market in a mercifully quiet ride that takes you from probably going to be mugged to probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, the downtown area is filled with modern buildings, lighted streets, and unbarred shops, all living beneath the shadows of massive corporate arcologies. For many, these arcologies are home. For others, they are hulking monuments to where the world went wrong. Arcologies, I believe, are like domed cities, I think, or domed buildings, I guess. They're awesome. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place Market has been around since the early 1900s, overlooking the bay. Now it's a market for all things, legal and illegal. A melting pot of the haves and have-nots. I like that line. A melting pot of the haves and have-nots. Even though most of the shops are closed, the sights, sounds, and smells of the market hit you from the moment you step out of the cab. Welcome to Pike Place Market. Yep, sorry about that. Universal Brotherhood. Alright, totally not a cult. I love that I have to walk through here. Hey, Patrick. The handsome young man. I would not define that as handsome. That's a little liberal, if you ask me. Did I turn on my timer? I don't think I did. I'm absolute trash, by the way. And I hope that this video doesn't end in an awkward spot, because this is the last video of the recording session. The handsome man, the handsome young. That's neither young nor handsome. Excuse me. The handsome young man turns away from the crowd and fixes you with his full, completely undivided attention. Ma'am, would you like to join our crazy cult? You are a beautiful human, but you could be so much more. Crazy cult? What are you selling? I am not selling anything. We are giving away the secrets to a more fulfilling, happy, and productive life. Okay, I'll bite. What are the secrets to a more fulfilling, happy, and productive life? Okay, I have to say that in her voice, though. By the way, Tiddly Bits Junk Shop. Hey? Okay, I'll bite. What are the secrets to a more fulfilling, happy, and productive life? The first step is to simply come and listen. A step within the radius of the affliction beam that we plant above you. The radio chips that enter through your ear holes to affect your brain. Okay, I'm pushing that way too hard. I apologize. They're probably important to the plot. Tomorrow night, Lynn Telestrian, Kitty Lynn, clearly she's behind this, making them all give them her money so she can buy more Lolita, clearly. Pfft, all a plot by Kitty to just basically get people to give her money. That girl knows no freaking shame. Nope. We'll be speaking about the importance of family in the sixth world. Please join us tomorrow, and the secrets to a better life shall be revealed to you. He smiles and turns back to the crowd. Join us and change the world. Man, those people over there are fucking crazy, aren't they? Hey, I love that effect. Hey there. Refurbished flowers for sale. That's sad, but really artistic. I love that there's literally a ninja. Send juice for sale, just fab today. Fresh fruit. Okay, I need to zoom out. Okay. There's a guy with a bat here. That's Paco. I don't want to talk to Paco at all. I want to actually inspect this entire setting really quickly. I, I got a hot dog on a stick here. You seem really excited about that. I'm happy for you. And this is the end of the road, isn't it? Okay. Oh, no it's not. Awesome. I love getting to inspect things. Dude, okay. Learn more about Peg Ply's murder. Ooh, nice. Also, I don't know if you saw it, but there was a hint of a ley line. The Ripper took her eyes. He knocked the highlights out of her hair. He knocked the highlights out of her hair. Want to buy some BTL? You got any BLTs? I do love me a good old BLT. Glad there's no trolls around here. That's racist there, little short dwarf man. This stuff or shark? No way. Blind Lucy? The orc before you wears the standard stuffer shack employee getup. The uniform is well kept and well fitted, but the tears streaming down his large, crooked face do little to improve his appearance. He does not seem to notice your approach. I take it you knew the victim. I take it I have moved way too far before actually inspecting that area. What's with the waterworks? Oi, Frank. Everything okay? Oi, buddy. I don't think Tempest would say oi. I take it you knew the victim? Yeah, what's it to you? I need to ask some questions. My condolences. I should not be here. I understand the problem of my ways, and I apologize, Mr. Frank. My condolences. Were to you too close? Ah, crap. I didn't want to move. I moved too far. I moved too fast. I apologize. Let's pretend we heard something about Blind Lucy, okay? You and I together. Let's play pretend. Thanks. Sorry. We're just not used to folks being too friendly around here. Yeah, we're pretty close. Skullworkers go. Blind Lucy and I here worked at the shack for 3 years together. Started on the very same day. Was she about to get retired? Why do they call her? Well, I think they're gonna call her Blind Lucy now because somebody took her eyeballs out. Well, Lucy wasn't completely blind. She was legally blind. She had to wear these huge glasses and hold things right up to her face. But she got a good eye. She got new eyes about a year ago. Wait a minute. Okay. Hear me out, okay? Hear me out. The Ripper is okay. I'm just gonna throw this in there, okay? I don't want to say that I think I figure it out, but because it's not about plot twists, it's about actually getting to the journey there. And I'm getting this feeling, okay? Because my thing is this. Why the holy frag would the Ripper take Sam's liver when he's been doing drugs and drinking for frigging ever? Because it's not his liver. He got an implant, he got a brand new liver, some sort of fancy ass liver, some sort of amazing liver, like the girl got an amazing pair of new eyes, and the Ripper wants them. Keep that in mind. I think that's it. It feels like a really good setup because, I mean, as a writer, I'm seeing this, and I'm like, you're laying the groundwork, I can tell. Fancy new equipment, right? Everyone's got taken just as soon as they put it on, isn't it? Interesting. Any ideas how she scored the new eyes? I see, no pun intended. Mind if how she scored the new eyes? No, she wouldn't talk much about it. Just called it her stroke of good luck. I guess the luck ran out. Seen anyone strange into the store lately? I see weird stuff every day. It's the Stuffer Shack, but no, nothing stranger than usual. What the hell's a Stuffer Shack? Did Lucy have any enemies? Well, I'm not sure. I know she had an ugly breakup with her boyfriend after getting those new eyes put in. That guy was pretty upset for some reason and wouldn't leave Lucy be until she filed for a restraining order. That seemed to die down after a while, though. When was the last time you saw Lucy? Here at the shack, earlier today. I think she was heading out to the market to meet a friend. Hell, I was going to join her on her way home, but we got some last-minute customers. Am I supposed to meet Paco before? No, this is optional. On the quest log, it said optional, so I'm gonna go through this first. That's all I needed to know. Thanks for the help. I'm sorry about your loss. Wait, you wouldn't happen to be part of the investigation, would you? In my own way, I am. Why do you ask? I am. Why? In my own way. What do you want? Well, Lucy had this necklace, an intricate little carving of a dragonfly on it. Wear it every day. Said her mom gave it to her when she left Denver. Anyway, you know how Lone Star is. All of her stuff will be bagged and placed in evidence storage until the seventh world awakens. I just thought if you could somehow get that necklace back before Lone Star cleans everything up, I could send it back to her family. I feel like I owe her that much. I understand. If I can find it at the scene, I'll bring it to you. Sorry, tampering with evidence could put me in a bad spot with the Lone Star. I don't care. Stealing evidence from a crime scene is a pretty serious offense. What's in it for me? You have to live by a code of honor, Frank. And dear listeners, maybe someday I'll run through this game again. We'll breeze through the dialogue, and I'll play like a super nasty person. Not Tempest, though. I understand. If I can find it at the scene, I'll bring it to you. Thank you for your help, friend. You know where to find me. What the hell is a stuffer shack? I like the idea of Tempest walking away, being like, what the hell is a stuffer shack? Okay, well, first we're gonna go to the crime scene and actually check what we were supposed to check. Also, I think that I saw Paco being all like, where did my friend go? She had dreadlocks. Have you seen her? Officer Landers. Oh, she's cute. Officer Landers. A tall, emotionless Lone Star officer blocks entry to the crime scene. Behind her, you spot the lively face of the organ grinder coroner, Dresden. Hey, Dresden! Everybody loves Dresden. Oh, I love that security's been so helpful. Oh my god. We are totally gonna, excuse the expression, we're so gonna bullshit this. Okay, if you're all familiar with pen and paper role-playing games, the funnest part for me is when a character does a really good charisma roll and are able to bullshit their way through a conversation. This is it. What happened here, officer? Let me through, please. I need to take a closer look at the body. Oh, actually, this is an active Lone Star investigation. Please step away from the area. No! I misclicked. I feel so bad. I'm like this close from reloading, but okay. Thankfully, it's alright, officer. She's with me. Dresden steps up to the barrier with a warm grin. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna make it anyway. The officer looks at you with poorly considered skepticism. Okay, then. Make it quick. I wanted to use that. I misclicked. I'm trash. You know it. I know it. Let us not mince words. Lying on the pavement is the body of a young human female. Her eyes have been gouged cleanly out. And you notice... that text is way too fast. I don't even think I could read it without any other way. Oh no, we're not gonna be able to pick up the necklace. My heart. You scan the ground near Lucy's body and spot a small wooden object, mostly hidden beneath the dead woman's hair. This must be the necklace Frank was talking about. A thin broken cord trails off to one side. It must have snapped during the struggle. I don't have the quickness to pick that up. It's gonna suck. As you start to reach for the necklace, a slim black Lone Star boot slams down on the pavement. And what do you think you're doing? Just tie my shoe. I'm gonna give her 50 bucks, no question. But it's spirit summoning too. This carving is a powerful shamanistic fetish. If there was any magic involved in this woman's death, the latent magical energies in this necklace could have become extremely unstable. I need to get it away from here now. That's clever. Just reaching for my wallet. I would like to make a contribution to the Lone Star morale fund. I see. Well, thank you for your contribution, citizen. Don't forget the necklace you dropped. The officer smoothly pockets your money and turns away. You pick up the necklace. It's an intricately carved piece of wood in the shape of a dragonfly, with small turquoise stones set within its eyes. The wood feels very, very sturdy. That should be sturdy. Someone should have checked that. That is why you should read your work out loud. For its weight. It's because things like this could sneak by things like autocorrect and spell check because it's a real word. It's just not in the right place. Reading things out loud helps. Revision tips from Kieran. With genuine wood, such a rarity in this. With genuine wood, such a rarity in the sixth world. We are known as the sixth world, by the way. This place might be worth quite a bit to the right buyer. So, first officer Aguirre? I'm gonna give you a Spanish accent. Officer Aguirre. The plainclothes Lone Star officer before you sports a tacky hat and a crooked grin to match. I like you, man. Let me sneak into like my Spanish. Buenas tardes. So you're working with the dead man. So you're working with the dead man. McCluskey warnos about no. It's so close to my Russian. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Okay. Buenas tardes. So you're working with the dead man, huh? McCluskey warns you might be snuffling around after the Ripper. Lucky for you, I got here before McCluskey. I'm Officer Aguirre. Pleased to meet ya. Now, seeing as this crime scene is going nowhere fast, what can I do for you? Okay, I found it. Now that this crime scene is not going anywhere, what can I do for you? What can you tell me about the murder that took place here? Not much, really. We know about this. We know it was about 3 hours ago, and we know that her eyes have been surgically removed. Didn't need Dresden to figure that much out. He's been looking at the body, though, and he might have more. Me, I've been scanning the rest of the scene and looking for witnesses, but no luck so far. The Ann Ripper might as well be a ghost. Might as well be a phantasma. That is so fucking stereotypical, man. I said, even though I said it, it's weird. I'm from Mexico. I can use that accent. That's okay, guys. Don't worry about it. I take it that McCluskey didn't exactly see eye to eye. Let's just say McCluskey and I have conflicting interest. He liked NSYNC. I like Backstreet Boys. We ride on the same cab. We can't decide on music, so we just play Lady Gaga. Do you have any leads on the Ripper that I should know about? You think he would honestly fucking tell us? Ha! Ja. Ha! Plenty. Muchísimas. If you ask McCluskey, but the truth is, we're as clueless as you probably are. Oh, I totally found his voice. Officer Aguirre. Thanks for your time, officer. De nada. Hey, hold on a minute here. You haven't put in a donation for the Lonely Orphans Fund. Yeah, you see, you make a contribution to the fund. I put you on a list and let you know the next time we find any orphans that you might be interested in. Well, I'm always interested in finding out about any new orphans you discover. Ah, so I see. So you want a bribe. Oh, Aguirre, you had to turn out to be a money-wanting douchebag. Maybe he's selling me drugs. Okay, you know what? Sometimes I like to go for what it feels like for the character, or what it feels correct. In this case, though, I feel that Tempest, like literally just standing there, sword on one side, long cloak, and it's just looking at Aguirre like, you have lost me. He sighs. Look, you can pay me off. I slip you any information we get. No. You pay me off. I slip you any new information we get on the Ripper case. Get it? 1,000 yuan. I'll give you 100, no more. 300, alright, you got a deal. Give Officer Aguirre the union and your like cone. Okay, Aguirre, you'll be my informant, alright? 300 yen? You got it. His face splits into a wide grin. Excelente! I'll start an account for you. We get any useful new leads on the Ripper? I'll give you a call. Now, I better get back to work before my Klasky shows up. See you around. Hasta luego. Man, I like the nasty accent for him. I actually kinda do. Or nasty twirl to the accent. You know what I mean. Hey, Dresden! Okay, I was afraid that we wouldn't see Dresden again, but because I wouldn't be able to do this voice. So, what brings you out here? Hot on the trail for the dead man's killer? Coincidence, believe it or not. I take it I've stumbled across another Ripper murder? Hardly. Yeah, that's what it looks like. As you can see, the Ripper went for the eyes this time. Pretty clean work. I gotta hand it to him. Our Ripper knows what he's doing. Or she, I suppose. Equal opportunity murder. So, what do you know about the victim, Dresden? Well, not much. Dresden scratches his head absent-mindedly. That should be a hyphenated. It's absent hyphen-mindedly. Probably breaking some sort of sanitation protocol. Ha, that's funny. She's been dead for about 3 hours? I think so. Her name was Lucy Warden. Worked at the Stuffer Shack just around the corner. Look as she was leaving work when it happened. That's when most accidents happen, actually. Can you tell me if she was subdued in some way before her eyes were removed? That's the strange thing right there. There don't seem to be any signs of a struggle. Not a single bruise on her body, yet she was clearly alive when the eyes were taken. Died of blood loss shortly thereafter. As to what knocked her out, I won't know until I can run some tests back at the lab. I thought you ran the Redmond franchise. Isn't Pike Place a little far from home? Yeah, well, I don't really mind the change of scenery. The coroner for the downtown branch is out on maternity, so I told the manager that I'll cover her on this one. Plus, I want the sicko caught. Okay, I thought he said, like, plus, this is some sick-ass shit. This voice and, like, Set's voice from Final Fantasy IX come really natural to me. I am the leader of this nation. But fuck the police. Frag that dreck. Plus, I want the sicko caught. What about the bite marks on her arm? Completely unrelated, actually. It appears some wild dogs dragged her body out here from the alley sometime after her death. Any sign of magic use? There was evidence of an initial explosion in the alley where Sam died. Now there is an interesting thought. No obvious, though. I'm sure when McCluskey shows up, he'll call in a full magical forensics team, though, just to be sure. That is the coolest setup for, like, a police department detective story. It's like magical forensics. That's awesome. That is the next, like, best-selling idea right there. Magical forensics. Just call it magical forensics. Boom, there you go. CIS with wizards. So the Ripper takes Sam's liver and this woman's eyes. Any theories? Trophies of some sort, I guess. I suppose. Probably some symbolic significance to the killer. Beyond that, I couldn't speculate. Sergeant Aguirre over there seems pretty friendly. Can I trust him? Yeah, that sounds about right. Any opportunity to get in McCaskill's way, he'll take it. A bit sleazy, sure, but I'll take Aguirre over McCluskey any day of the week. That's enough questions. Thanks, Dresden. Hey, I figure if I help you out, there's a better chance to get this scumbag off the streets a little sooner. McCluskey wants the Ripper in a cell, sure, but he wouldn't care less if it takes another dozen murders. Good luck out there, Good luck out there, huh? Dresden starts to turn back to the body, then stops. Speaking of McCluskey, we should probably get going soon, before he shows up. I ought to. Oh, actually, Elfman. He literally says elf. Oh, okay. I am going to read this line of... I'm going to read the entirety thing for his dialogue, and then we'll wrap up the episode, okay? Because there's like 2 minutes left. I'm sure we're going to do more than 2 minutes on this guy, so... Let me do my, like... I want to do, like, a pseudo Von Villain voice. The elf. I want to kill you, Mr. Bond. The elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you have ever seen. I wonder if this description would be different if you were an elf, because this here as it stands, as a human, feels a little racist. His meticulously clean lab coat, formal jacket, and old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. He notices you approach and locks eyes with you, smiling a thin, unnerving smile. Hello there, stranger. Might I inquire? What is that other word? Do you know which organ grinder's facility this body will be removed to? Am I evil yet? Who the fuck is asking? Who the fuck are you? The elf giggles. A strange giggle, 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 giggle. High-pitched warble you would not expect to emerge from his misshapen face. Oh, I'm not one of consequence. Never mind that, though. A good evening to you and your friend the coroner. Whoa. I am so sorry for the person who actually wrote that character and thought this is the most serious, ominous character ever, and I'm just laughing at you. Dresden looks up. A grin spreads across his face. Need something else? Any fascinating new leads? Did you notice a particularly ugly elf standing there in the crowd earlier? Huh? Where? Ugly elves? They will go great with my blog. That's my blog aesthetic. Ugly elves. That's racist, Dresden. Dresden. That's racist. Dresden is like, why are we whispering? It's okay, it's okay, it's my blog aesthetic. He's gone now, but he was asking about the body, wondering which organ grinder's facility it will be taken to. Interesting. Well, there's those who might be interested in purchasing some of her parts, sure, but that's pretty poor form to inquire at the site of a murder. Oh, yes, I will have her arms. Yes, all those beautiful soft lady hands, yes. That was really close to, like, the Harry Potter musical Snape, and I'm pretty proud of that. Inquire at the scene of a murder. An ugly elf. I'll keep an eye out. Shouldn't be too hard to spot if he comes back around. Gotta get a couple snapshots for my ugly elf blog. And anytime. I love Dresden. He's pretty silly. And with that pretty awesome Dresden moment, I think we're gonna be wrapping up this episode. I am gonna be heading back. Actually, you know what? This is the last episode of the recording session. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually wrap up the side quest with the necklace. How about that? That guy literally had like 2 lines. Frank looks up as you approach. Were you able to find Lucy's necklace? I've got it right here. You can send this to her family now. I've got it, sure. I don't recall if we discussed payment yet. That's petty. That is so freaking petty. As he takes the necklace from you, you can sense a weight lifting from Frank's shoulders. I'm glad I can do this much for Lucy. At least, thank you, friend. I owe you. Happy to help. Just make sure that gets to Lucy's family. I don't want her turning up in some Lone Star office with my fingerprints on it. That's petty. Happy to help. Nice. Hey, I feel like a better person now. And we have 2 karma points. That is nothing. So, with all of those things said, though, I want to thank you for watching. Today has been a really fun recording session. I've had tons of fun, and I'm really enjoying this game. The writing has been really fun so far. 1 typo in the entirety of this so far. Crazy. But with all those things said, though, I actually want to thank you for watching. As always, consider liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. All those things mean a lot for video discoverability and other things like that. But with all of that said, though, I've gone on way too long. Thank you for watching. Thank you for spending a little bit of your day with me. And I'll be seeing you soon. Mwah!